my gosh. Woo! I'm gonna say something right now. It's a bold statement. I'm gonna say it anyway. It's the best duet I've ever heard. Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. After many requests, we're once again reacting to the wonderful, the amazing, the incredibly talented Lara Fabian. But this time, she's got a duet partner in French singer Johnny Hallyday. Requiem pour un fou. Requiem for a madman? Is that the correct translation? I've never seen this video, and to be honest, I hate to admit this, but I've never actually heard of Johnny Hallyday before today. Upon doing some research, I know he is like the it singer in rock in France, and is actually credited for being the person to bring rock music to France. So in the comment section, I would love more information and recommendations on who Johnny Hallyday is, what kind of music he was singing, what important performances are out there that I should listen to, because I know he's an icon, so I need to learn more about him, and I don't know much. So this is from 1998, Johnny Hallyday, Lara Fabian. Let's go. Headphones are on. I want to send a quick thank you to all of my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. This is their recommendation. If you want to make recommendations and you want your recommendations to go to the top of my list, and you want to see bonus, exclusive, longer videos, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. In the rain? Excuse me? Also, it sounds very intense. I mean, it is a requiem. Requiem is like a mass for the dead. So there's death, there's darkness, and it's raining. So that actually adds to the sort of ambiance. It's Johnny. It's Johnny. Okay, he's just about to sing, and I don't want to interrupt him once he starts. So in the background here, we have that choir almost representing heaven and this ascent upward, or maybe the ascent downward. But we have this beautiful choral sound, and we have suspended chords. What does that mean? We get a bit of dissonance, and then it delays, and then releases into this beautiful chord. So that's how we get this heavenly or hell-like feeling, almost otherworldly. And I'm interested to hear, because this is a completely blind reaction, I'm interested to hear how Johnny's voice meshes or purposely doesn't mesh with the choir sound. Because I know what Lara sounds like, but I'm interested to hear. Okay, here we go. Let's go back a few seconds so we can just ease into it a little bit.
Je vous préviens, n'approchez pas, que vous soyez flic ou badaud. Je tue celui qui fait un pas, je ne ferai pas de cadeau. Éteignez tous ces projecteurs et baissez vos fusils braqués. Non, je ne vais pas m'envoler sans elle.
Dis ton curé, dis ton pasteur, qu'ailleurs ils aillent se faire pendre. Le diable est passé de bonheur et mon âme n'est plus aveugle. Si vous me laissez cette nuit, alors je vous donnerai ma vie. À quoi me servirait ma vie sans lui?
Oh my gosh! Woo! Damn, the rent was due for Lara Fabian. Holy smokes. So at the time of this recording, up until right now, I've heard Lara sing some pretty intense music, like some pretty emotionally charged music, but it was more on the heartbreak side and more on the started off very soft and then maybe grew in intensity. So I did get to see a lot of different sides of her voice. But now, and it seems like a trend with her, she's just gonna smack me in the face with some sort of surprise vocal that I didn't know she had. And here it's like, ugh, it's intensity. It's big voice with so much power. And of course, she's got the theatrics. And I mean theatrics in a good way. Sometimes when I say theatrics or a singer has too much theatrics, it's a negative thing. But she's got it perfectly nailed. We get the gestures. We get the movements that just aid in the storytelling. I really like Johnny's voice. He's got this power and this command in his voice. And he's got that rock sort of distortion going on too.
Je vous préviens, n'approchez pas, que vous soyez flic ou badaud.
And then Lara comes in and she sort of just kicks down the door, just bursts it open and rushes onto the scene. And their voices mesh really well together. I'm excited to see where this narrative goes. But I ask the question again, how is Lara not more famous? If this is the kind of caliber of singing that she does and the kind of performing that she does, how have I not heard of her? Have I been living under a rock? And be honest, have I been living under a rock? Let's go back and listen to Lara's entrance again. And listen to the crowd when she comes in. I mean, come on.
Non, je ne vais pas m'envoler sans elle.
Dis ton curé, dis ton pasteur, qu'ailleurs ils aillent se faire pendre. Le diable est passé de bonheur et mon âme n'est plus aveugle. Si vous me laissez cette nuit, alors je vous donnerai ma vie. Car à quoi me servirait ma vie sans lui?
Okay. Just before she's winding up to do something. I'm not really sure what it is yet. Holy crap, the lyrics are just insane. I must kill her because I love her so much, essentially is what the translation is giving me right now. And in their performances, you're getting kind of that madman kind of idea, right? Like immediately when she entered the stage, she was in his face. She was up in his business. And he was in hers as well. And she's talking about his body, so he grabs his body. He's grabbing her body. He's talking about he loves her so much that it's going to live on forever. So he kills her because that love will endure forever, but the body won't. It's a very interesting concept. And I really like the fact that it's so performative. It's almost like this is musical theater in a way, and it's not overacting. That's what I like about this. It's just bringing pure intensity to the table right away. Lara comes in, she kicks the door down, she brings that intensity, he matches it instantly. They come together and they're performing this duet. They're not just singing it, they're not just relaying these really intense lyrics. They're bringing the physicality and they're bringing the business. As I said, rent was due for these two, and they're delivering. For a great love lives forever. Perfect spot to start again. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. It's not possible. It's not fair to be that good. Live. It's another element of this Lara Fabian fad that I'm having right now is that it's live. It's not pre-recorded. It is live singing. And so what she just did there was she did this crazy vocal wind-up starting in the bottom of her chest voice, going through the mid voice, up into her female falsetto, we're going to call that, right? Sings really, really high. Not quite a whistle tone, but it's high and it's beautiful. And yep, we're going to listen to that again. Instant replay mode. Let's hear it. And then back into the chest voice. Chest voice singing is something that's going out of style for some stupid reason, but that's chest voice singing. You hear the power in that? Even if you were watching this as a Lara Fabian fan or a Johnny Hallyday fan, and you know nothing about singing, and you know nothing about this idea of vocal technique, it doesn't really matter, because when you hear that sound, you understand the power in it. You hear it, right? And what does that subconsciously do? It brings the emotion forward. Do you understand how good singing and how good acting and good storytelling all have to be paired together? How it has to be a complete package, and it's very rare to get the complete package. And that's why I'm gushing over Lara Fabian so much. It's just not because, oh, she's really talented or she's beautiful or blah, blah, blah. It's because she's able to take these different elements and pair them together so beautifully, so professionally, that subconsciously we're more invested in the performing of it.
Le jour se lève, la nuit pâlit, les chasseurs et les chiens ont faim. C'est l'heure de sonner la lalie, mais la bête doit mourir ce matin.
Je vais ouvrir grand les volets, crever-moi le cœur, je suis prête. Je peux m'endormir pour toujours, pour toujours.
Oh, wow. This is one of the best duets I've ever seen. That's awesome. That's just awesome. There's no other way to say it. And what I'd love to know, and maybe someone can enlighten me here, I'm just like so energized right now. Is this like an improv kind of acting thing for them? Like, are they kind of making this up as they go? Is this a choreographed duet? Like, it just seems so natural to me. First of all, she's grabbing his hand and putting it on her face, and like she's really taking control, but then he takes his hand and he puts it on her throat. So there's kind of a psycho killer vibe there, but then there's also that like sexual, kinky,
discipline, kinky
kind of thing going on there too. Like it's working on many different levels, and that's what I love when a performance like this, when it makes you think like, oh, are they doing that, or is this happening? Like, is he actually gonna kill her? Did he kill her? Is he just saying that because he's so passionate? Like, what the heck's going on? That's a really good performance in my mind. But oh wow, like my goosebumpometer is really going off right now. Whew. And the orchestration's just going boom, 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 aiding in that intensity. The choir is coming back in and it's just bringing the level up. Let's go back. Oh, this is really good. This is like really good. I'm not messing around here. Holy crap. I'm going to say something right now. It's a bold statement. I'm going to say it anyway. It's the best duet I've ever heard. And why? I keep repeating this. Why? Because it's the complete package.
Complete package.
It's not just good singing. It's not just good acting, or they don't just have good chemistry. It's everything, right? I wouldn't say that it's the best duet I've ever heard or ever watched lightly. I don't say those things lightly. It's because it's just a complete package. And maybe it all boils down to the commitment of the performance. Because did you feel at any point in this duet that they were giving less than 100%? I don't think so. I think they were giving 110% the entire way through, right? I've seen comments on my videos saying that Dimash, the great Dimash, wonderful performer himself, is greatly inspired by Lara Fabian. And look at these comments. Speechless. How the legends are born. Wow, what a performance. I cannot handle so much emotion. She has so much power and emotion in her voice. Powerful performance by both artists. It's true. It was just raw power. And as a sort of side note to all of this, what I really appreciate is that it wasn't shouting. It wasn't yelling. It wasn't taking things over the top or too far. Like at no point did I think, it's a bit too much. Never at any point did I think that. That shows that they were both in control vocally, okay? I know it's 5 minutes and 36 seconds. Doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're singing at such a high intensity, it's easy to push the voice too hard and you're kind of just yelling and screaming, and then the voice gets a little bit raspy and gross in the last few minutes. Anytime I've been performing where I'm in a really high intensity scene or high intensity song or something, I always have to be careful not to push it too far, not to push it too hard, or else I'll just lose my voice and it'll just be too clenched up and aggressive. And I thought they did an absolutely brilliant job of staying in character and bringing that intensity, but not pushing it and not really kind of smacking it in the face. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm so thankful to all of you, to my patrons in particular, for recommending this and for opening up this world of Lara Fabian. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. She is just incredible. Johnny Hallyday, also very incredible. Their voices meshed well together. They were just brilliant. Again, I'm going to say it's the best duet I've ever heard. And if there are others that you think can top this, first of all, I'll be very surprised. Second of all, put them in the comment section below. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. And if you want exclusive bonus content and you want to support me as a creator and get more Lara Fabian videos, make sure you check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. I'd love to see you join that community. It would be an absolute honor and privilege to have you there. You're going to see my patrons' names show up in just a few seconds. Thank you to all of you for supporting me. Love you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.